5 cordless drills put head-to-head, from basic 12-volt setups to heavy-duty 20-volt combos. I'll tell you right now, the #1 pick on this list punches way above its weight class, and it costs less than half of what you'd expect to pay for a pro-level tool. Power, battery life, torque, and how they actually feel in your hand. I've cut through the marketing fluff to show you the honest differences. Pick the wrong one and you'll be stripping screws and killing batteries halfway through a weekend project. I went through hundreds of verified reviews across all these models, and here's what actually matters in the real world. Stick around, because if you're looking for the best combi drill for your house, the results are honestly going to surprise you. Before you pull the trigger on a new cordless drill machine, here are 3 things you absolutely need to know. First, the classic trap. Most guys walk into the hardware store and grab the biggest, heaviest 20-volt drill they see. But honestly, if you're mostly hanging curtains and fixing cabin hinges, a bulky drill will just wreck your wrist. Pay attention to the torque and the physical weight instead. Second, what the spec sheet hides. A single battery kit looks like a steal until it dies halfway through building your deck. Always look for kits with 2 batteries so you can charge one while using the other. Third, match it to your life. If you're doing heavy masonry or drilling into concrete, you definitely need a brushless hammer drill. If you're just doing basic home repairs, a standard 12-volt is plenty. Oh, and quick heads up, the links in the description are affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps keep the channel going and lets me buy more tools to test. All right, let's kick this off with number 5. Coming in at number 5 is the Black+Decker 20-volt MAX Powerconnect. This is easily the best drill set if you're moving into your first apartment or just need an all-in-one toolkit for basic home use. For around $65, you're not just getting the drill, you're getting a massive 100-piece accessory kit packed with bits, sockets, and drivers. It saves you from having to buy a separate set of screwdrivers and bits. The drill itself pushes up to 650 RPM with a 24-position clutch. In real life, that means you have total control, so you don't accidentally overdrive and strip the screws when you're assembling flat-pack furniture. It's an Amazon's choice pick, and it's perfect for what it is. One reviewer mentioned they bought it just to replace a smaller drill for their travel trailer, and it actually had enough torque to easily crank their heavy stabilizer jacks. It's the kind of tool where you open the box, put in the battery, and immediately feel like you've got everything you need to tackle a weekend project. Let's be real though, at this price point you are not getting contractor-grade durability. But biggest flaw here is actually the carrying case and some of the hand tools. A few users pointed out that the manual ratcheting screwdriver included in the kit can break pretty quickly under pressure, and the soft case doesn't hold the drill securely. The workaround, just use the drill itself for the driving, and maybe grab a cheap, sturdy tool bag if the plastic case annoys you. But for light to medium duty around the house, this is a solid best battery drill machine with warranty to get you started.
Next up at number 4, we have the Craftsman V20 cordless drill driver kit. If you want a recognizable brand name and a noticeable step up in power without breaking a bank, this is the best cordless drill for the money. Usually sitting right around $70, it features a 1/2-inch keyless chuck and a motor pushing out 280 unit watts out. That 1/2-inch chuck is a really big deal because it lets you fit larger bits that the smaller 3/8-inch drills just can't handle. The dual-speed gearbox tops out at 1500 RPM, giving you plenty of juice to drill through thicker wood and metal. Plus, the bright red and black design looks great on any workbench. People who use this thing are consistently surprised by how sturdy it feels in the hand. One guy bought it specifically to keep in his RV, noting that it had excellent torque and a ratcheting torque limiter that felt super premium for the price point. When you grip this drill, it just feels balanced, not too heavy, but solid enough that you know it's a real tool. Here's the catch though. The included battery is only 1.3 amp hours, and a handful of users reported issues with the battery refusing to take a charge after a few months of heavy use. If you're just a weekend warrior, it might be totally fine, but if you plan on running this thing for hours on end, you'll definitely want to invest in a larger 3 or 4 amp hour V20 battery down the road. Still, as a reliable 20-volt entry point, this Craftsman drill gets the job done. Coming in at number 3 is the Cheng 20V brushless heavy-duty impact drill. Honestly, this is the hidden gem of the entire list. If you need the best cordless hammer drill for concrete or brick, but don't want to spend $200, this is it. For under $70, you are getting a brushless motor delivering 443 inch-pounds of torque, a 1/2-inch metal chuck, and wait for it,
two 2.0 amp hour batteries. Finding a dual battery brushless setup at this price is wild. It's practically unheard of to get this much utility at this price. Because it has a hammer function hitting 27,000 impacts per minute, you can seamlessly switch from driving screws into wood to blasting holes into cinder blocks. I was reading a review from a guy who spent 4 days straight using this drill with left-hand bits to extract stubborn broken engine bolts. He said it ran perfectly, and because it only weighs about 2 pounds, his arm wasn't dead by the end of it. That's the absolute beauty of this Cheng cordless drill machine. It packs serious power into a compact, lightweight frame. Now, it's not totally perfect. A few users mentioned that the onboard bit holder on the side of the drill is poorly designed and tends to drop bits while you're working. It's definitely annoying, but the easy fix is just to keep your extra bits in your pocket or the included heavy-duty bag. If you want maximum bang for your buck, this is a phenomenal choice. Oh, and real quick, all the links to these drills are down in the description if you want to check the current prices. Sitting at the number 2 spot is the DeWalt 20V MAX Cordless Drill and Impact Driver Combo Kit. If you're asking yourself, what's the best DeWalt driver drill combo? This is the undeniable crowd favorite. You're getting 2 dedicated tools here, a 1/2-inch drill and a 1/4-inch impact driver, plus 2 batteries, all for around $140. With over 58,000 reviews and a 4.7-star rating, the social proof on this kit is absolutely massive. Having a dedicated impact driver completely changes the game. It's honestly a must-have upgrade for any serious home garage. While the standard drill handles your hole making, the impact driver pushes 1,400 inch-pounds of torque to sink long screws effortlessly without stripping the heads. A lot of buyers are replacing 20-year-old tools with this set, and the leap in technology blows their minds. One user mentioned using it daily in a prototype shop because the compact size and weight distribution are just perfectly balanced. When you squeeze the trigger, the power delivery is incredibly smooth and consistent. But let's talk about the downside. The drill's chuck can sometimes loosen up and drop bits if you don't aggressively lock it down before starting. Also, the batteries included are the smaller 1.3 amp hour packs. They charge really fast, but if you're building a massive deck or doing continuous work, they will lose charge quicker than you'd like. The simple solution? Run them in rotation or grab a high-capacity DeWalt battery later on. For an incredibly capable best multi-tool drill and screw setup, this DeWalt combo is incredibly tough to beat.
And taking the number 1 spot is the Bosch PS31-2A 12-volt max drill driver kit. Remember when I said the top pick would surprise you? That's because it's not a giant 20-volt beast. It's a 12-volt system, and honestly, it is the absolute best drill machine for home use you can buy right now. Priced around $150, this little powerhouse proves that bigger isn't always better. Weighing just 1.8 pounds with a super short 7-inch head length, this Bosch drill fits comfortably into tight cabinets and awkward angles that other bulky drills can't even touch. It pushes 265 inch-pounds of torque, which handles 90% of normal household tasks flawlessly. It's the perfect balance of power and precision, and the overall build quality is simply fantastic. The feedback is overwhelmingly positive. People are obsessed with how comfortable it is. One reviewer literally bought a second one just so his wife would stop stealing his. Another mentioned using masonry bits to drill right into concrete with it, despite its small size. It comes with 2 batteries that hold a charge for months on end. You pick this up and it just feels like a natural extension of your hand. The limitation here is pure physics. Being a 12-volt 10mm cordless drill machine, it won't drive a massive 3/4-inch auger bit through thick hardwood like a 20-volt Pro Rig would. If you're framing an entire house, you need more voltage. But for around-the-house repairs, hanging TVs, and assembling furniture, this is the most reliable, easy-to-use tool on the market. It's the one I'd recommend to my own family without a second thought. So there's the verdict I promised you at the start. If you want incredible value and a strong hammer feature, grab the Cheng. Need the heavy-duty 2-tool combo for bigger building projects? DeWalt is your best bet. But for the ultimate lightweight everyday companion, the Bosch 12-volt takes the crown. All the links are right below so you can check them out and see the current prices. And if this video helped you find the right tool today, a like really does help the channel grow. I'll catch you in the next one.